Dove here, and today we have a new episode in the um, channel. It has been a while, so my bad, but we're back from the dead. I really want to be able to push through with this channel because I have been gaining a few subs here and there without doing anything. Obviously, because I have a library of videos already kind of published. Eventually, your subs will still kind of grow, albeit slowly. But yeah, I do want to really push through with this channel and be more consistent. And I do think shorter videos will do the trick. Because in my past few episodes, like how to cope with life as a doomer, how to stop procrastination, how to make lots of art for longer periods of time. I did do this for I do like it. I really did enjoy these videos, but they just take too long. They're kind of very philosophical and stuff, and it does take a lot of editing. Having to do artwork also, and trying to just mix all of that kind of work together into one video. It's not exact. I mean, I can do it, but I won't be able to produce as much videos with this kind of approach. Maybe I can do these once in a while, but I think I need to stick to maybe one topic per video so I can pump things quickly. And I have been improving like my for example, because I did go on vacation with the family like a few weeks ago, maybe, I think. So it's kind of why I did drop off, but obviously it wasn't just that. I did procrastinate a lot, and it wasn't that long, by the way, but you kind of know that you fucked up because you can feel that kind of guilt within you. And I do have that guilt, but in a way, like whenever I do drop off from some kind of routine, when I do come back, as much as I've lost something, I tend to gain something as well, like wisdom, knowledge, oh shit. And I think I did need that break from my work, going on vacation. We did go to Arizona, so that was nice. We saw the Grand Canyon and, lots of like natural landscapes, pretty cool. But now that I'm kind of restarting things again, I think I can it feels like I'm more ready to move forward. And I think in the past week or so, like I've made like not leaps, but I've discovered like Notion. Like I've heard of this app Notion, and it's a productivity app where you can organize your thoughts, ideas, do projects and stuff. And I wasn't really interested in it before, but I kind of just by chance just decided to search for it because maybe I was kind of procrastinating too, but I did find its use, and I have incorporated Notion to my workflow. And I think I do recommend the app. I haven't mastered the software fully, but by the way, I am not sponsored by this company, but I do like it. And especially for artists, even though it doesn't look like it's for artists, it's more for like a like personal scheduling or work, or maybe entrepreneurship. Maybe you're into business stuff. That's good, but I think for artists, I found that it can help, especially with right now. I found a way to kind of categorize artists because I have been struggling with developing my own style, and I think it has been causing a lot of friction in me because like what exactly is my lane? Like if you look at my art reviews, I do have a lot of like featured artists in this channel, and there's just so many. I've tried doing a bunch of things, but like I don't know what my lane is, and I think I will never know what my actual lane is because I'm not producing enough. And it's something that you eventually have to find out for yourself by producing content, and I think I just got stuck in the whole art review thing. I mean, I still want to, I like looking at people's art, learning and stuff, but like I haven't done. I mean, I have done a few paintings, sketches, but it's not enough. I want to fill my channel with more of my own kind of art sessions and stuff to really push myself to find what my voice is. And it's not like a final destination. It's part of the lifestyle, and I want to reshift, yes, my pursuit of that style or my style as less of acquiring like an end result and more of just practicing and doing it. Like instead of finding my style, I just want to draw, sketch, and paint, and whatever comes out of that, that's my style. And maybe I'll do a presentation on this or a discussion on this in the future, because I do have some notes on it in my Notion app. I want to share Notion, by the way, with you, just because I know this video seems kind of muddled, but we're kind of getting back into things. Let me just share this webpage. There are some not safe for work stuff here, so I have to be careful. But this is an example of one of my pages in Notion, and since I do have a lot of artists that I do admire, I decided to jot down a few of them, because it's a great way to categorize things. And I've tried doing the whole kind of, because I also have PureRef. It's an image reference file, but I think it's hard to, like, I feel like it's limited. It has its use, but since I found this Notion, there is this feature in it where it's you can create a database. So it's essentially a way for you to log in some kind of, or essentially a set of information or data points, and you can filter them, record them, and filter them in different ways. For example, I haven't tagged everything, but if I wanted to see just concept art stuff, I can find artists that I have chosen for the concept art category. If I wanted like maybe anime types, I mean, I have way more artists, by the way, in my own notepad lists, but you get the point. Like, I haven't really seen a program like this before, and I think this is very useful for someone who's trying to find their style. Find the artists that you do like, and then try to categorize them in this way. I do recommend Notion. I mean, I'm sure there are other programs, but right now Notion is a very well-known program. It has a solid user base, and I am using it too, so and it's just so nice. And you can also make pages. For example, this guy Rasetsu001, I made a page of this person within Notion. So if I click this link, it will go to this page which I've made specifically for this artist. So I've dropped the links if I want to go to his or her Twitter page, and I've selected some of the images from this person's or this artist's profile, and I haven't downloaded it. It's just embedded from the Twitter page. Just copy the image address or open image in new tab, and whatever that link is, copy it, paste it here, and find the works that speak to you. So in a way, because this works especially if there are artists that have a lot of styles, but you really only admire like one kind of approach. So now for Rasetsu, he or she is actually quite consistent. So but these poses and these characters, it's a bit hot, but I do like it. The pose, the rendering style. As you can see, there's not much texture involved. It's like basic, traditional, digital-esque painting. It has that look. And the line work is actually quite jaggedy. It's not super like smooth. Lots of shapes, especially with the rendering. The poses, it's never really in front. Like, you're never in front of the person. Maybe this one for more of the epic look, but the pose, you're always either seeing the character from above or from below, and it's usually quite extreme. And I really like this concept or mm, this feel, and it kind of inspired me. So you can just find the best or the works that kind of speak to you, and it's a great way to kind of categorize things. And I think it's important to have your own library instead of having folders. I mean, you can do that too with your own folder file in your computer, but I think this helps, especially with the links and being able to do the whole database thing. For example, I also made a page for, I think, this guy ATIE1225. I go to this guy's page. I've also selected a few pieces that I do like. Same thing, it's not very tight. The line work is quite sketchy. It's very similar to Resetsu. It's not like super tight, the line work. And I do like the very raw, painterly almost approach, where sometimes the line mixes with the color. And I do like the themes. I do like the poses. It's not just two characters. Sometimes there's a background there. The painting style again, it reminds me of Wallop as well, WLOP. Although his work is a bit more rendered and more finished, there's kind of a raw feeling there, which I do like. Very impressionistic. And like it carries, it has some weight to it, even if it's not fully like Sakimi-chan rendered level, So again, I do recommend this app. And this is something that you will grow, or that will grow over time, by the way. So don't be so pressured to try to, because that's kind of my thing. Like I feel like I need to complete something, like an entire database, before I can move forward and actually start making art. And that's something, a bad habit that I need to fix. I have to shift my mind to being more like, this is something that will improve as I go. The important thing is I do have to go and just make shit. Whatever you have now is like, do the best with the knowledge and the skills you have now. And I think that's something that I really want to dive more into and really practice and not just talk about it. But yeah, so again, I do recommend Notion. It's free, by the way. There are like extra features, I guess, for the paid version, but for me, I haven't used it yet because I don't need it. But yeah, you can download the window app too, or use the web version. It's up to you. But yeah, that's something that I found since I've come back from the mini vacation with the fam. So that's something that's cool. And yeah, I really want to just go and just do shit with this channel and really grow it. And obviously it's not just about the channel, but less like I have this habit of going either or, where if I do something, I should 100% focus on it without working on something else. And I think that black and white mentality has been holding me back. And I think I need to take a more, not exactly relaxed approach, but rather a more realistic approach, where I move forward, but in incremental steps. It sounds basic, but it's not exactly something that we often do. And even though it's simple advice, it's the practice, the actual doing of it. Things can get in the way, life. Sometimes it's just you, your mind, your like doubts and emotions. But yeah, I want to approach it this way. So for the videos, as much as I like this, it's just too long, too much editing. So I'll try to keep the videos short. So right now, I think, I think this is a good amount of time for a video. And yeah, so we're back. Just wanted to share that. I was on vacation. I did procrastinate a bit before that. I know it has been a month, but I'm back, and I do recommend Notion. Hopefully build your own database, and if you're trying to, again, find your style, I think this is a great way to proceed forward. You don't have to complete your entire list. This is something that changes over time, so it's just a great way to log things, right? And select your favorite artists, and it helps your mind. It keeps your mind at ease. So there's that. So hopefully this episode helps you, or this video helps you. I'll see you in the following episode. So we're back.